And then I'm going to share my screen. And let's see here. Slideshow. From the beginning. There we go. Okay. So if this is the class you, and I'm gonna shut my yeah, I guess that's what I want to do. Here we go. If this is the class that you wanted to come to, then you're in the right place. If this isn't the class you thought you were coming to, you're welcome to stick around. But I just want to welcome you, whether you're listening to this call live or you're listening to the recording. And one thing, we were talking a little bit about weather before we started the recording, but I'd love to hear. So I'm from the Minnesota-Iowa border. It's still a little chilly, in like 30s, early 30s. I don't know, low 30s. That's what I meant. And we still have snow showers, that type of thing. So if you are willing to share where you're from and maybe a little bit of a taste about your weather, that would be great. So Judy or Beatrice, do you want to share?
Judy,
Sure.
I'll tell you. Judy, you go first.
Oh, okay. The weather here, my thermometer says it's 63. It was a little cooler this morning when it was raining and I was running around. When I was running around before the rain hit, it was a little bit cooler. It got kind of nippy running around in just a shirt.
Yeah.
So we had a nice rain this morning and we have a break now, but the weather app says it's supposed to rain again tonight. So
Okay.
that's good. We need all the rain we can get.
And you're in California.
Well, no. Yes, I'm in Southern California. Maybe not all the rain we could get, but we definitely are in a drought and need more than we got.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be happy to send you my snow. It's still precipitation.
Yeah, I don't miss snow though. I can go visit if I want to in the mountains here.
There you go. How about you, Beatrice?
Today, I'm in North Central Florida, and today it was in the mid 70s.
Nice.
Tomorrow is going to be in the mid 80s.
Oh, wow.
And the day after tomorrow, we start heavy rain for a few days. And I don't know how it's going to be then, but it's interesting. So today it was okay. And
Nice.
tomorrow it'll be hot. And it's been like that for the last, few days. It goes up and down and up and down.
Well, and tis the season as well.
Yep.
So
That's it. So, but we're okay right now. It's not cold. Certainly not 30 degrees.
certainly not 30 degrees. Well, but either way, we are in this transition. We just went through the change of season in the northern hemisphere. We're now moving into spring. If you're in the southern hemisphere, you are moving into the autumnal equinox weather. And so there is a change, and our bodies feel it. That's part of why this topic is important. And in case you haven't, if you didn't realize it, my name is Lynn DeBoer Johnson, and I'm a certified health coach through both the Institute of Integrative Nutrition and the Institute of Nutritional Endocrinology. And I look forward to being your trail guide in this journey of discovery. I have many resources to use as together we investigate ways to support your body using traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, herbs, healing foods, movement, and so many other ways to nurture you. You will be supported as you build your both your emotional and spiritual immune system. So often you find yourself just giving and giving until there is nothing left to give. So this is like you pulling up a chair to sit at my table to rest and breathe. And this is because it is my passion to teach and inspire you to understand who you truly are. It is from this place that you can make decisions that are good for you and will then be able to help others. And it's also my passion to teach and inspire others to live healthfully and live the best life possible. So we're going to get ready to dive in here. I'd first like to ask everyone to silence their phones, and that goes for me too. And just really commit to being fully present. Just in this moment. And if you want, you can have a notebook and pen ready to take notes. And powering off my phone. You know, I'm just really setting the intention for this presentation to be what you need to be. And I want you to know that we're going to be talking about energy and superfoods and everything that can influence it. There will be time for a Q&A at the end of the presentation. So if you do have questions, write them down and we will take care of it then. So are you struggling to get through the afternoon, watching the clock while yawning and counting down the minutes? While it's true that regular exercise is a great way to boost your energy and concentration, there are also certain superfoods that can help you feel stronger, healthier, and even younger. Many people today get so caught up in their busy lives that they're always looking for quick energy by drinking soda, coffee, or energy drinks. The truth is that type of energy is only artificial, and it's slowly diminishing your health by drinking large quantities of it. You've probably heard the term superfoods. It's often applied to things like brown rice, spinach, yogurt, tomatoes, and other healthy fare. But have you ever wondered what makes a food super? It's about efficiency. Superfoods not only pack more nutritional punch per bite than other foods do, they also have other properties that directly support the immune system, cut down on inflammation in the body, support mental health, and boost energy, stamina, and longevity. You can't ask for much more than that from a single food. Foods rich in complex carbs and protein are the best picks for all-day energy. The goal is to keep your blood sugar stable and avoid those drastic spikes and dips that will leave you feeling starving and sluggish. So stock up on these powerful foods that give you energy and keep your energy levels up from breakfast through dessert. But here's a reality check. No food is super unless it tastes good, because otherwise you wouldn't be willing to eat it. So the list of 12 foods in this guide are those that I have found to not only be delicious, but also help to sustain energy throughout the day. Of course, you are your own best expert in choosing what works for you. Many of you have heard me talking about the Viome test, and that's a great way to find out more about what are your superfoods. It's not unusual for you to feel really tired from time to time, especially if you have been very busy and physically active. But there is a difference between this occasional exhaustion and chronic fatigue. Fatigue is the medical term used for an overall feeling of low energy and tiredness. It is different from feeling sleepy because when you are fatigued, you have no energy. Sleepiness is a symptom of fatigue. Fatigue occurs as a result of some lifestyle choices, but it could also be a symptom of several health conditions. Fatigue caused by a health condition can range from mild to serious and may require some form of treatment. If it does not resolve itself with proper rest, then you need to speak to a health practitioner or a health coach. Fatigue or low energy can be a symptom of a health condition, like I said, but it also has symptoms of its own. Exhaustion with any mental or physical activity is the main symptom of low energy and fatigue. Lack of energy can be caused by many factors, including lack of proper nutrition, lifestyle habits, certain medical conditions, or sleep deprivation. Common signs of low energy levels include dizziness, headaches, irritability, aching or weak muscles, blurry vision and other vision problems, slowed response time and reflexes, difficulty concentrating or lack of concentration, lack of or low motivation, daytime drowsiness, loss of appetite, and sleepiness. Your activities and lifestyle choices can contribute to fatigue you are feeling. Common lifestyle causes of low energy include lack of sleep, physical exertion, boredom, grief, lack of physical activity, too much caffeine, regular consumption of alcohol, an unhealthy diet, or obesity or being overweight. Hormonal changes during the menstrual cycle and menopause can also be a cause for low energy in females. Mental health conditions such as anxiety, depression, and seasonal affective disorder can also cause low energy. There are also physical conditions that can cause low energy levels and fatigue. Anemia. Anemia is characterized by an iron deficiency, which means there is not enough iron to produce red blood cells. As a result of reduced red blood cell production, energy levels are low as oxygen is not reaching your organs as needed. Addison disease occurs when your adrenal glands do not produce enough cortisol. As the disease progresses, individuals feel weaker and have less energy. Blood pressure also drops with Addison's disease, which compounds the fatigue and low energy levels. In the presence of a cold or viral flu, your immune system diverts all energy to attacking and killing the infection. With energy going to one location, there is little left for the rest of your body, which leaves you feeling tired and low on energy. Chronic fatigue syndrome, or CFS, is an autoimmune disorder and has all the causative factors associated with the paralytic diseases of the nervous system, such as infection, it's typically candida, but also others such as Epstein-Barr and glandular fever, heavy metal and or pesticide retention, and mitochondrial dysfunction, among others. COPD, also known as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, is a collection of diseases that impact your airways. These inflammatory conditions damage the airways, making breathing more difficult and labored. More energy is expended, leaving you feeling tired and fatigued. I don't know. Thank you for your patience there. Fibromyalgia is a condition that's characterized by musculoskeletal pain and chronic fatigue. The widespread pain of this disorder is associated with inflammation, which drains the body of energy. In hypothyroidism, your thyroid gland is underactive, so hormone production and release are reduced. As a result, your body processes slow down, which leaves you fatigued and low on energy. Hyperthyroidism is characterized by an overactive thyroid gland. With this gland in overdrive, you experience symptoms of anxiety at a chronic level, which depletes your energy levels, even if you are at rest. Low energy can be one of the first signs of an overactive thyroid. Sleep deprivation or insomnia caused by any sleep disorder prevents your body from getting adequate rest. When this becomes chronic, you will notice a continuous lack of energy and fatigue throughout each day. Eating disorders such as anorexia nervosa cause a person to obsess over their weight and diet. By avoiding food and reducing caloric intake, you also reduce the energy. When you do not control your blood sugar levels, such as with type 2 diabetes, you can develop hyperglycemia. Low energy and fatigue are common symptoms of hyperglycemia that can be avoided with careful glucose monitoring. Individuals with diabetes are also at increased risk for anemia, and this can contribute to low energy. In autoimmune conditions, the immune system attacks the healthy tissue it's supposed to protect. Currently, there are more than 80 known types of autoimmune diseases. The chronic inflammation present with these disorders has the body on a continual state of alert. With energy being expended, even at rest, you are left fatigued. Any damage to the kidneys or kidney disease prevents the kidneys from doing their job. Toxins build up in the bloodstream, which makes it harder to concentrate and reduces energy levels. Low energy and extreme fatigue is a common symptom of liver disease. As the disease and damage progress, energy levels become more reduced. This is thought to result from neurotransmitter changes in the brain as a result of impaired liver function. Emphysema is a lung condition that makes it difficult to breathe because the air sacs in your lungs are damaged. Labored breathing requires more energy than normal breathing, which puts additional strain on your body, causing low energy. And the low energy associated with arthritis is related to the widespread inflammation the disease causes. Inflammation may be localized at the joints, but it speeds up metabolism, which uses up energy. This leaves you tired after doing hardly any activity at all. And those are just some of the causes for fatigue. So if you observe one of the above signs, your body is not functioning properly, which results in a lack of energy. In this case, eating superfoods can improve your health and boost up your energy. They are fully packed with minerals, fibers, antioxidants, vitamins, and healthy fatty acids. Superfoods will contribute to the nutrient requirements of your body, as well as provide you with consistent, stable energy. These foods will also help you as you seek to find balance while your body works through different health problems. For example, superfoods are helpful against chronic fatigue, immune-related disorders, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, inflammatory disorders, and obesity. The best thing you can do for your health and energy is to start incorporating some of these superfoods into your diet. This doesn't mean you need to cut out everything you currently enjoy eating, but start to incorporate some of these ingredients into your current diet and see how you feel. You might not need that extra soda after all. Superfoods are foods that offer high nutritional value and low calorie count, and are mostly based on plants. These foods are rich in nutrients like vitamins, minerals, fibers, and antioxidants, like I said before. And these provide maximum health benefits to the human body and boost energy levels. Minerals and vitamins present in superfoods protect against many health problems and can keep the body healthier. Hold on a second. There you go. There's real life, which provides energy. Like I said, minerals and vitamins present in superfoods protect against many health problems and can keep the body healthier. For example, antioxidants are known to help prevent cancers. In addition, fibers are beneficial in solving digestive problems and can help in the prevention of diabetes. No single food, not even a superfood, can offer all the nutrition, health benefits, and energy you need to nourish yourself. The 2015 through 2020 U.S. dietary guidelines recommend healthy eating patterns. And their quote is, combining healthy choices from across all food groups while paying attention to calorie limits, end quote. Over the years, research has shown that healthy dietary patterns can reduce risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. Dietary patterns such as the DASH diet, and DASH stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, and the Mediterranean diet, which are mostly plant-based, have demonstrated significant health benefits and reduction of chronic disease. So those are some dietary patterns. However, there are a few foods that can be singled out for special recognition. These superfoods offer some very important nutrients that can power pack your meals and snacks and further enhance a healthy eating pattern. If a balanced diet containing these foods is planned, you can improve your health more effectively. So here are some of the most popular superfoods, which are rich in nutrients along with their benefits. And here's the first one, which is Beatrice's favorite. Avocados are considered to be a superfood due to their heart-healthy fatty acids, fiber, and antioxidants. According to PubMed, these fruits have also been known to possibly treat and prevent cancer. Avocados are highly nutritious as they are also rich in monounsaturated fats, which help control the cholesterol levels in the body. Besides being a source of healthy fats, avocado are also full of fiber, potassium, vitamins A, E, K, and C, along with folate, as well as several other B vitamins. They're also a good source of an omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, which improves the metabolic aspects of heart health, including levels of oxidative risk factors, blood fat levels, and inflammatory markers like homocysteine, which is often elevated in fatigue-causing conditions like diabetes, arthritis, and chronic fatigue syndrome. Because avocados are full of fiber and healthy fats, both of which are digested slower than simple carbohydrates, they provide more sustainable energy. Most leafy greens were primarily used as decorations, and research exposed their benefits in the 90s. Since then, they have exploded in popularity, making their way to many restaurants across the world. Loaded with vitamins C, A, and K1, along with calcium, iron, folic acid, manganese, copper, and potassium, dark leafy greens can also be a solid source of protein and fiber, along with being very low in calories. In addition, they are packed with flavonoids and several phytochemicals with antioxidant properties. Phytochemicals are chemicals made by plants that have a positive effect on your health. And this is why they often earn one of the highest ORAC, ORAC ratings among vegetables. Dark leafy greens include spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, mustard greens, etc. Leafy greens are also rich in nitrate, which helps in reducing the risk of atherosclerosis. Dark leafy greens are also helpful in preventing diabetes type 2 and cardiovascular diseases due to dietary fibers presence. They are also rich in carotenoids, a type of anti-inflammatory compound, which can help reduce the risk of some type of cancers. Rich in iron, leafy greens are essential if you are craving an energy boost. A lack of iron in the body can decrease the oxygen flow to the brain, leaving you feeling fatigued. To avoid an energy slump, add some greens to your lunch, or alternatively, if you aren't a fan of salad, add a few leafy green leaves to your morning smoothie. Throw them into salads and wraps or saute them in a little olive oil. You can also add them to your greens to soups and stews. Greens often lose a lot of their nutritional value when they are cooked. So if you're really looking to load up on vitamins, it's best to enjoy greens while they are raw. They are jam-packed with nutritional value and are known to promote eye health, healthy blood pressure, and to fight oxidative stress. But if you do want to cook with them, just put them in at the very end until they get kind of wilty. Could we start eating some food? Of course. Yes. Hazelnuts, walnuts, almonds, pecans. Nuts and seeds earn their superfood title because of their high density of fibers, monounsaturated fats, which may be a factor in reducing the risk of heart disease, and plant proteins. In addition, they are naturally rich in phytochemicals, including phenolic acids, carotenoids, polyphenolic compounds, and phytoesterols. Packed with protein and fiber, nuts and seeds also contain calcium, potassium, phosphorus, and vitamin E. What's more, they're a rich source of magnesium, which plays a key role in converting sugar into energy. Having low levels of magnesium in your body can drain your energy and cause sleep problems and leg cramps. Some Some nuts also contain omega-3 fatty acids, which will keep you satisfied and energized. Add a handful to oatmeal or yogurt, but remember they are calorically dense, so limit to a small handful. Try the various types of nut butters, such as peanut, which is technically a legume, almond, or cashew. Nuts are also a great accompaniment to cooked veggies or salads. Nuts and seeds are also a great go-to snack for a quick, satisfying pick-me-up to give you a boost of energy. Along with being full of protein and fiber, nuts and seeds contain heart-healthy fats to keep you satisfied, along with minerals and vitamins such as manganese, copper, riboflavin, as I said, as well as magnesium to help support energy production. One of the amazing things about berries is that you can enjoy them when they're picked right off the bush, or you can add them into many other foods. Naturally sweet, berries are a great complement to salads, desserts, yogurt, and so much more. When berries are not in season, it is just as healthy to buy them frozen. Again, add to yogurt, cereals, and smoothies, or eat plain for a snack. What makes berries so healthy is that they're high in fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and are even an anti-inflammatory. Examples of berries are strawberries, cranberries, raspberries, blueberries, etc. So in addition to being loaded with powerful antioxidants and energy boosting carbs, most berries contain vitamins A, C, and K, folate, potassium, magnesium, manganese, copper, and fiber. Research suggests that these nutrients, along with the antioxidants and phytochemicals, which again are health promoting compounds that give plants their pigment. So these phytochemicals in berries boost immune function and lower depressive symptoms by stopping the buildup of free radicals. This helps the body and mind recover from stress and cellular injury faster. This superfood may have the power to fight tumors as well as detoxify the body. Mushrooms. Fungi have been touted for centuries for their medicinal benefits, including antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties. Unlike other kinds of foods, almost all varieties are exceptionally potent and healthful. Mushrooms possess several attributes that qualify them as a true superfood, and over 400 species of mushrooms are identified with medicinal properties. Chinese medicine has a long history of using these fungi for their antiviral and antimicrobial benefits, as well for the anti-inflammatory properties that contribute to overall health. Mushrooms not only provide you with B vitamins, such as niacin and riboflavin, but are also excellent sources of 3 essential antioxidants: glutathione, ergothioneine, and selenium. Additionally, they are an excellent source of vitamin D and potassium. B vitamins benefit the body in several ways, including converting your food to energy for distribution to cells and helping regulate the nervous system and maintain overall cell health. The vitamin D present in mushrooms not only helps to strengthen bones, but it also regulates the production of proteins that your body needs to kill bacterial and viral infections. When you think of mushrooms, you likely think of using them for salads, steaks, or in an omelet. You can reap the nutritional benefits of mushrooms by thinking creatively. The meaty texture and umami flavor of mushrooms make them an excellent protein replacement for red meat in a recipe. Did you know that garlic is one of nature's natural antibiotics? Garlic will boost your immune system, reduce cold and flu symptoms, and contains antibacterial, antifungal, and antiparasitic properties. Garlic, an underground vegetable, resembles closely with leeks, onions, and shallots. It contains a high amount of fibers, vitamin C, vitamin B6, etc. Thus, it includes a high nutritional value, is added to food frequently, and is also used for its medicinal values. One of the most popular benefits of garlic is that it significantly reduces blood cholesterol levels and controls blood pressure. It can also help in reducing the risks of certain carcinomas due to the presence of sulfur compounds. So aim for 1 to 2 garlic cloves per day. It's interesting. Some charts say that garlic is a vegetable and others classify them as an herb. Either way, they're good for you. Due to their high nutritional values and benefits against various diseases, legumes are considered a superfood. They include alfalfa, peanuts, lentils, and peas. This broad category also includes kidney, black, red, and garbanzo beans, as well as soybeans. Legumes are powerhouse sources of low-fat, plant-based protein, fiber, iron, potassium, zinc, and folate. They're also rich in selenium, a mineral that may be a natural mood enhancer. Studies have linked low selenium levels to poorer moods and lower energy levels. The fiber in these legumes stabilize blood sugar. A common cause of diet-related fatigue is iron deficiency anemia. Iron is important for making red blood cells that carry oxygen throughout the body. Iron also helps the body make energy. If you do not consume enough iron, you will likely feel tired and lethargic. Dried beans, peas, and lentils are good sources of iron, vitamins, and vitamin C, which helps the body absorb the iron from some foods. Studies show legumes can help reduce the risk of heart disease. So add legumes to salads, soups, and casseroles. Make a chili or a bean-based spread, such as hummus. Sweet potatoes are naturally sweet and contain fibers, minerals, vitamins A and C for an immune boost, potassium and magnesium. These nutrients make sweet potatoes a healthy choice of food. They are also rich in carotenoids, which provide an anti-tumor effect. They can also be beneficial in controlling diabetes type 2, immune-related disorders, and provide a high amount of energy. Not only do they contain anti-inflammatory agents and numerous vitamins, but they're a great source of complex carbs that can replace potato fries and buns with your cheap meal burger. Olive oil extracted from olives is rich in polyphenols. It's a good source of vitamin E and monounsaturated fatty acids. These all help reduce the risk of heart disease. Therefore, it is frequently used in foods for its nutritional value. Vitamin E and K present in olive oil are natural antioxidants that reduce the risk of disorders caused by free radicals and oxidative stress. Olive oil is also considered helpful not only against heart diseases, but also inflammation and diabetes. So use olive oil in place of butter or margarine in pasta or rice dishes. Drizzle over vegetables, use as a dressing, or when sauteing. Although not a part of plant-based foods, salmon is still considered a superfood due to its nutritional and energy values. Chock full of nutrients, salmon is a food that contributes to many positive health benefits, including energy levels, thanks to B vitamins, particularly B12, which may help boost energy and fight fatigue naturally. Additionally, salmon is one of the few natural sources of vitamin D, which may also help combat fatigue, causing you to feel more energized. It is also rich in selenium. Potassium is extremely high in all the B vitamins, proteins, and healthy fats. The special thing about salmon is that it positively affects many areas of the human body, including the brain, the digestive system, and the heart. Salmon is rich in anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, a fat that you need in your diet, since the body cannot create omega-3 fat itself. In particular, the omega-3 fatty acid salmon has is docosahexaenoic acid, or DHA, and icosapentaenoic acid, or EA. Along with these omega-3 fatty acids that improve heart health, salmon is also a stellar source of protein. The American Heart Association recommends having fatty fish like salmon at least twice a week. Dietary intakes of fish and omega-3 fatty acids have been found to reduce depressive symptoms and improve cognitive function. Salmon's energy-boosting effects are related to improved metabolism, including the more efficient use of oxygen in the body during exercise. Fresh or frozen, just be sure to avoid farmed salmon. There are plenty of nutritional benefits of ginger root and ginger tea, which actually mean to protect you regarding particular food habits and the food energy usage. And I'm going to take a little sip here. Bad cholesterol is controlled amazingly with just a little consumption of ginger root. In the process, it also brings down high blood pressure to save your heart. Reducing cholesterol clears your veins from fats and protects your heart from strokes. The antioxidant benefits of ginger also lead to a natural weight control without your notice. Ginger water or ginger tea do a great job in this treatment. Food satiety is another factor which promotes ginger for weight loss. Ginger can make you feel full and bring down a tendency to eat more. This can rule the entire weight loss mission and keep you up in the process. Ginger nutrition is known for its non-steroidal content. It also controls a steroidal hormone in the body, cortisol. Cortisol contributes in the causes in gain belly fat and thus excessive weight gain. Having ginger tea can reduce cortisol levels and become a great savior. The ultimate acid of ginger benefits is here, controlling blood sugar levels and also increasing the insulin levels. It isn't a common property of many foods. Ginger medicinal uses do a gem of a job here. It is well recommended for diabetic and obese people. The yogurt I am talking about today is not the kind of yogurt with a cartoon character on the box. While that yogurt may be delicious, it's not good for your health because the sugars eat away at the nutrients. Plain unsweetened yogurt provides tons of nutritional value, including protein, calcium, and probiotics. The live cultures called probiotics in yogurt increase the levels of good bacteria in the gut. This promotes immunity, digestion, and weight management. They can also protect the body from other, more harmful bacteria. So try eating more yogurt, but watch out for fruited or flavored yogurts, which contain a lot of added sugar. Buy plain yogurt and add your own fruit. Look for yogurts that have live active cultures. such as Lactobacillus, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus bulgaricus, and S. thermophilus. You can use yogurt in place of mayonnaise or sour cream in dips or sauces. Greek yogurt has 18 grams of protein per 6 ounces of serving. You can add fresh fruit on top and a tablespoon of chopped almonds. This is a great afternoon snack and can also serve as an on-the-go breakfast. Yogurt and kefir are fermented products, usually made from milk. They are rich in probiotics, which are extremely important for our gut bacteria. Kefir contains relatively more probiotics than yogurt and is slightly thinner in consistency than yogurt. Packed with calcium for healthy bones, yogurt contains phosphorus, which boosts tooth enamel and can even reduce skin wrinkling and help combat osteoporosis. Another benefit of yogurt is that its good bacteria can help maintain a healthy gut. These fermented superfoods are also beneficial in controlling blood pressure, reducing inflammatory diseases, and lowering cholesterol levels. You can also make yogurts out of nuts, seeds, and vegetables. So, the importance of superfoods does not stop at their excellent taste or complex medical conditions. Due to their high nutritional value, they play a vital role in maintaining other needs of the human body, such as hormones, sleep, sex drive, gut, and mood, among others. The significance of superfood in these aspects is as follows. Hormones control our physical as well as mental health. Hormonal imbalance is becoming one of the common causes of diseases, and as age progresses, it becomes more and more of a health problem for health. Helpfully, a nutritional diet can help in controlling the hormones and can maintain their levels. Some superfoods, such as blueberries, salmon, green tea, spinach, avocado, almonds, etc., can help balance hormones and reduce inflammation. Getting a good night's sleep is extremely important for a healthy mind and healthy body. Lack of sleep is becoming a cause of many medical conditions in this sleep-deprived society. Superfoods can help in preventing these problems by giving you a restful sleep. These superfoods are raw walnuts, pumpkin seeds, mushrooms, carrots, salmon, kale, and others. When these foods are added in a balanced amount to our food, they can fulfill our energy requirements and improve our sleep habits. A diet full of nutrition can help in improving your sex life by enhancing your libido, increasing your stamina, and increasing your blood flow. Superfoods can provide you with this nutrition and energy and can also boost up your metabolism. Superfoods including nuts and seeds, salmon, zinc and potassium containing superfoods like apples, etc., can play a vital role in improving your sex life. A large number of microorganisms live in our gut. These microorganisms play essential roles in maintaining our health and are in a symbiotic relationship with our bodies. Therefore, they need prebiotics to function correctly. Superfoods help in providing nutrients. Oats, flax seeds, asparagus, apples, leeks, whole wheat grains like rye can help improve the activity of microorganisms of our gut by providing them with necessary nutrients. Many factors can influence our moods, such as environment, sleep deprivation, stress, genetics, and nutritional deficiencies. Whenever we feel down, we are naturally inclined towards food to lift our mood. Superfoods can help in improving our mood and preventing mood disorders. Oats, berries, nuts and seeds, salmon, rich in omega-3 fatty acid, beans and lentils, etc., are some of the superfoods which can instantly lift our mood and boost our energy levels. So, this is my little treat for you. So I'm calling Japanese knotweed a super herb. Japanese, so I'm really excited to share this herb with you because while it is a great bitter and astringent herb, it's actually a bit hard to find information highlighting its many benefits. So I hope this part of the class serves as a terrific resource for you for this month's herb, which is Japanese knotweed. It's Polygonum cuspitata. Japanese knotweed provides a cooling and tonifying action that assists in clearing excess heat from the body while firming overly lax tissues. Energetically, this combination lends it to being a cooling and drying plant, making it an excellent remedy for folks experiencing damp/relaxation or damp/stagnation tissue states. Japanese knotweed is also unique in its capacity to cross the blood-brain barrier and protect the nervous system from inflammatory and oxidative damage. While much of this has been in the context of Lyme disease, the property extends it to many other neurological conditions. So with that, I hope you enjoy this month's education about this amazing plant. Native to East Asia, Japan, Korea, and China, Japanese knotweed was introduced to Holland in 1829 as an ornamental plant. It became popular during the Victorian era and eventually made its way into the United States by the 1870s. 30 years later, this plant was sold throughout nurseries nationwide and rapidly took root. Japanese knotweed is considered an invasive species in the buckwheat family. And while it may not be the easiest plant to uproot and wildcraft, it provides deep healing medicine for those who put in the work to harness it. It often grows in disturbed habitats, near running water and toxic wastelands where it grows rapidly, forming a monoculture. With its ability to grow up to 10 feet per month and extend its roots 10 feet into the earth, it is a hardy plant that requires strength and determination to dig up. If you drop parts of the stem, leaf, root, or seed of the plant while digging up, the plant can regenerate if conditions are right. While this information may seem like simple botanical descriptions, it reveals deep insight into the many ways that the medicine of this plant operates within the body, mentally, physically, and spiritually. With its bitter and astringent taste, Japanese knotweed provides a cooling and tonifying action that assists in clearing excess heat from the body while firming overly lax tissues, like I said before. Energetically, this combination lends it to be a cooling and drying plant, making it an excellent remedy for folks experiencing damp relaxation or damp stagnation tissue states. If you were drinking a smoothie using a flimsy paper straw, you might notice that the fluid is exceedingly difficult to move up throughout the straw when it does not possess structural integrity. This ineffective movement causes it to move sluggishly and slow instead of passing through from one end to another with ease. This example illustrates what occurs in the damp relaxation tissue state. During this, the tissue linings in the body become atonic and relaxed, resulting in poor transportation of fluids and inhibited lymphatic functioning and cleansing of the body. This can lead to fluids leaking out into the wrong places of the body, such as what happens in the case of leaky gut, acid reflux, or a runny nose. One of the main compounds attributed to the tonifying quality of astringent plants is the presence of tannins, which work to knit together the proteins in the tissue to provide structures that fluids can effectively pass through. Japanese knotwood possesses these tannins, resulting in its tonifying qualities. In the case of damp stagnation, the metabolic toxic wastes stagnate and congest the eliminative channels to the body, resulting in an increased toxic load in the body. This burdens the lymphatic and immune system and increases vulnerability for fungal, bacterial, and other microbial infections to fester. If you've ever seen a still lake, you know that as it sits, mosquitoes gather and algae bloom. This is like the damp stagnation tissue states. When your body does not possess the agni or digestive fire to digest food, transform it into fuel, move lymph and eliminate toxins, the byproducts of these processes begin to accumulate in the body, leading to physical, mental, and emotional lethargy and bogginess. To clear this lake-like ecosystem of the body, it's important to use bitter and alterative herbs, such as Japanese knotwood, as this assists in clearing metabolic waste products through the digestive system, liver, and lymphatic system. Just like the roots of Japanese knotwood that dig deep into the soil and cleanse the earth of toxins, it penetrates, cleanses, and eliminates toxic accumulations in the body. Japanese knotwood encourages the functioning of eliminatory processes, such as the liver and gallbladder, to effectively break down waste matter and prepare it for elimination via the circulatory, lymphatic, and digestive systems. The actions associated with these properties are the astringency, which dries excess fluids, and alterative action, which drains fluids from the tissues. The broad spectrum antiseptic property is also applicable here, particular in how it is antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral. Although this herb has been used historically throughout Japanese and traditional Chinese medicine, it can be used similarly in Ayurveda. With its bitter, astringent, cooling, drying, and draining action, this herb may not be suitable for Vata, as it can increase its inherent qualities and lead to imbalance. However, it's these properties that make it an excellent remedy for Kapha, which is the most prone to experiencing damp stagnation, lymphatic congestion, and mind-body lethargy. With its bitter and cooling properties, Japanese knotwood is suitable for Pitta as well. Japanese knotwood has a true affinity for the blood. According to traditional Chinese medicine, this herb regulates and invigorates the blood and qi by resolving blockages, dispelling stasis, and enlivening sluggish circulation. These qualities make it an excellent remedy for stuck blood, which is often the culprit of joint pain, arthritis, and menstrual complaints. This is another attribute of how it operates on damp stagnation and acts as an alterative. This plant acts as an anticoagulant, modulates inflammation to the cardiovascular system, and stimulates the capillaries to increase blood flow to the parts of the body where Lyme spirochetes burrow, making it a phenomenal remedy for the treatment of Lyme disease. With its high levels of resveratrol, it tones the blood while protecting and improving overall cardiovascular health. This compound is commonly found as an isolated supplement used to lower cholesterol and triglycerides. Japanese knotweed transports nutrients to the nervous system through the blood-brain barrier, thereby nourishing the nervous system and maintaining the health of the brain, a property similar to eleuthero, which we talked about last month. Using these two herbs in combination with other neuroprotective herbs can assist in driving their medicine further into the nervous system for deeper healing. Excuse me a second. As mentioned, Japanese knotweed possesses high levels of resveratrol. This compound plays a crucial role in neurodegenerative disease by activating the gene SIRT1, which encourages neuron survival and can prevent and treat Alzheimer's disease. Although dopamine exists naturally in the brain, it can act as an antioxidant, resulting in the degeneration of neurons over time. Resveratrol protects these neurons and neurological cells against dopaminergic neurodegenerative disorders, such as Parkinson's disease, through its antioxidant action. Additionally, it assists in the regenerative functioning in the occurrence of ischemia, stroke, or brain injury. Japanese knotweed also contains the compound polydatin, which provides neuroprotective effects to the brain post-cerebral injuries. So while we classify it as a nervine, it is more specifically tropho-restorative and protective to the nervous system, not necessarily sedative, hypnotic, or relaxant, like we often think of the nervines. Many over-the-counter pain relievers work by turning off the inflammatory response. Sorry, another sip here. However, it is essential to remember that the inflammatory response is a part of your body's healing mechanism, and thus you don't want to switch it off completely. Inflammation becomes a problem when left unaddressed, increases and causes pain. Japanese knotweed operates by modulating inflammation and assisting in decreasing an acute response to encourage further healing and pain relief. This is one of the ways it has its cooling energetics. Resveratrol can prevent the formation of biofilms in the cases of viruses and fungal infections, something sorely needed in the age of rampant overusage of antibiotics that result in resistant infection. Japanese knotweed benefits the biliary system, your liver and gallbladder, by thinning the bile, thereby relieving the discomfort of biliary sludge and gallstones, while encouraging the gallbladder to secrete more effectively and efficiently. This is something we would immediately assume of a plant with such a strong, bitter taste. With its cooling and drying action, it drains excess heat from the body and blood, excuse me, through the kidneys, bladder, and large intestine. This plant benefits and modulates inflammation of the urinary system by eliminating excess uric acid from the blood. Through Japanese knotweed's alterative effects on the entire biliary system, it acts as a gentle yet strong medicine by removing toxic and stagnant phlegm from the tissues and preventing kidney stones, urinary disorders, gout, and jaundice. This herb has a long history of treating respiratory conditions, especially those related to damp heat, such as bronchitis and pleurisy. As an antispasmodic to the airways, it alleviates spastic coughs and has been used to offer relief to colds and various respiratory diseases. Due to high levels of resveratrol, Japanese knotweed suppresses the replication of viruses such as Zika, influenza, and other serious respiratory illnesses. Memodin, another compound in this plant, can attenuate fibrosis of the lungs when exposed to airborne silica. As a broad-spectrum antimicrobial agent that possesses antiviral, antibacterial, and antispirochetal properties, Japanese knotweed is a great remedy to use for the treatment of microbial infections, especially when they occur in the blood and respiratory system. Thus, as we see, Japanese knot is an incredibly versatile plant, influencing a wide variety of organ systems and their accompanying conditions. The basis of it, though, is we have a bitter and astringent plant that acts as a potent alternative for the liver, gallbladder, and blood, relieving dampness. It reduces inflammation associated with this dampness, particularly in the joints and muscles. This damp heat property also extends into the lungs as an expectorant and the immune system as a modulator. As an astringent, it also restricts excess flow of fluids and dries up accumulations of fluids. So as Curtis Frank said, Japanese knotwood can be taken to rebalance the body, heart, mind, and spirit. It has not been proven to add years to life, but it may add life to years. So that's a wrap. And so I want to thank you for being here. This is how you can contact me, lynn@feedingyourhealth.com, or if you go to my website, feedingyourhealth.com, you'll see a contact button. I do have a Facebook group called Sage Wisdom. If you're not already there, you can join me there. And consider scheduling a free 30-minute consultation if you're interested in talking to me about any things that may be going on with you and seeing what kind of plan we can put together. And so now I am going to stop my share and see if anybody has any questions, and maybe I can give you an answer.
I do, Lynn. I have a question, and I was just going to write it down for you
Okay.
because I'm
And
really
you've
tired,
got
so I better get to bed.
You have your piece of paper over your camera.
Okay, that's
There we
better.
go. Yeah,
That's better.
I'm seeing you.
How much ginger? I take ginger juice
Okay,
with tea in the morning. How much can I take? I take about 1 tablespoon of ginger juice
at a time.
at a time.
Yeah.
Maybe twice a day. So I take 1 ounce of ginger juice. Is that too much or is that not enough?
Are you noticing any difference?
I've always taken that amount and it always makes me feel good. I like it. It's not a
Sure.
problem.
Well, what I mean is if you're not noticing any adverse effects, I would add more.
Okay. Is it better to have the juice or to make the tea with a piece of ginger?
Oh, yeah. I just
don't
realized
know.
I just realized that there we go. Yeah, you can, they both are good. The juice is more direct. You're going to get a more powerful effect from the juice.
The juice. Okay.
Did you want to be covered?
Yes. For a second.
Okay.
Just for a second.
Okay.
Okay. I uncovered myself.
She turned the recording off, so.
Well, I think the recording is on.
I'm okay now. I'm okay now.
Okay.
The reason I do that is because if I go out, I tend to buy 5 pounds of ginger and it doesn't last very long. So I juice it and I freeze it. I juice it and put it in little 2 ounce little plasticky things. Put it in the freezer and then I just unfreeze it and I use it up in 1 or 2 days.
Yep.
And that for me has turned out the best. I really didn't know if it was doing any good or not. I just know it's good for inflammation because that's how I started taking it years ago.
Really good for inflammation.
Really
Yep.
good for inflammation. Okay. Lynn, your talk was excellent. I have a lot of questions on that nut wood,
Japanese knotwood.
Japan, but I'm going to make an appointment for you and ask you about it because there's many questions and I'm getting really tired. So I better get to
Okay.
sleep right now, because if not, my husband is going to say that I have to because I look tired.
Yeah,
he
well,
said.
it's 9:15 for you, but yeah, I
Yeah.
thought about you when I picked this one because of the cardiovascular and all the, the blood sugar and the immune system. And
Was really good.
Yeah.
Really good. And I'm a kapha, so more than
Yeah,
anything,
so-
that would be perfect for me. So
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to you and ask you how much and how and when. And
Okay,
I always say that, but I will make an appointment tomorrow. Okay.
okay. Well, the
Well,
links are in the email that went out today.
Thank you. And thank you for sending me the information again. I didn't see it the first time.
Okay, no
So
worries.
thank you. And
Bet-
bye, Judy. We'll be seeing you.
bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lynn.
Did you have any questions or anything that came up for you?
Yeah, I didn't get there was one thing with first of all, I'd never heard of the Japanese knotwood. So
Oh,
that's interesting. The other thing is that you kept referring to damp/relaxation and damp/.
There's
I don't know what those are.
stagnation, damp, relaxation. So, I mean, we think of relaxation as being a good thing, but when you talk about like your veins and such, we don't necessarily want them to be relaxed. That's why I was giving that example of the paper straw, because they'll collapse real easily.
Okay.
So that's one of the things that Japanese knotwood helps with, because it takes the proteins and it gets them real knit together. So it's stronger, and it helps things like the veins and whatever have a stronger lining to it, so it can do its job better.
That's all good.
Yeah, that's definitely good. And yeah, that's why I decided to talk about it today, because it's got so many properties that help with energy, and very few people know about it. The people who really know about it are those in the Lyme community, and it's really heavily known for that. But there's just so many other things, so many attributes that it has, that I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
There was a lot there.
there's a lot there. I know, and that was only part of it. I trimmed it down. So yeah. So it's good stuff. Yeah. Any of the other foods or anything that came up that you had questions on? You probably know a lot about some of those things anyway.
I think I know a fair amount about those. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we just have to use them, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yep. Yep. That's why I tell people just choose one and go from there.
That's a good thought. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you don't have any questions, then we'll call this class good. If questions come up for you, feel free to email me if you're listening to this recording and some questions come up for you. Again, email me, lynn@feedingyourhealth.com, or go to my website, feedingyourhealth.com, and click on the contact button. You may also want to look at my the blogs that I've written, because maybe something is addressed there, and that can be of help to you. So thank you for listening. And have a great week.
You too.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.